Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're exploring something very important: why you need to stop talking too much to your AI. We use these computer programs to write letters, build schedules, and answer customer questions every single day. So learning how to talk to them correctly is absolutely crucial. Let's get started right away.
Here's a really surprising fact for you. Talking to an AI program for a long time actually makes it stupid. That's right, it forgets simple things and it makes some very bad mistakes. Today, businesses rely on AI all the time. When the AI makes mistakes, we lose real money and we lose valuable time. So why do smart AI programs give bad answers? And how can we fix this today? Well, the short answer is simple. We must stop having long, endless chats, and we must use short, clear rules instead.
Part 1. The messy desk problem. When we talk to an AI, we often think it remembers absolutely everything. We imagine it has a big, infinite brain, but actually, a long conversation really confuses it. This creates a big problem called context pollution. Context pollution happens when you type way too many words into one single chat box. Think about it like this. Imagine you're at your computer and you ask the AI to write a long school report. On page 1, you give it strict rules. You tell it to use a formal, serious voice. You tell it to find facts from 3 specific history books, and you give the names of those books. Okay, so the AI starts writing. It writes page 2, and it writes page 3. But by the time it reaches page 5, it completely forgets your strict rules from page 1. The chat box is just full of thousands of new words. These new words push the old rules right out of the computer's memory. The memory becomes polluted. Suddenly, the AI starts making up false facts, and it uses a silly, funny voice instead of a serious one. As you can see, there's a massive difference between a clean chat and a messy chat. A clean chat focuses on a single task, and it uses clear rules. The chat history stays very short. A messy chat, on the other hand, has many different tasks, and the history is very long. The computer just forgets the rules. This works exactly like a physical desk in your office. Imagine a heavy wooden desk with 4 legs. If you place one single piece of white paper on that empty desk, you can read it easily, right? You have plenty of room to work. But now, imagine you drop 50 thick papers on that exact same desk. You add 3 large books. You add 2 empty coffee cups. And you drop a handful of pens on top. What happens? The important papers fall right onto the floor. You cannot find the exact paper you need. The AI memory works exactly like that small wooden desk. If you add too many words and too many requests, the important rules fall right onto the floor. I believe long chats are a complete waste of time. You must open a new, clean chat window for every single new task.
Moving on to part 2. Stop using magic words.
You know, a lot of people try to use special magic words to make the AI smarter. They type phrases like, "You are a world-class expert." This is an old trick, and honestly, it simply does not work well today. If you type a short command like, "Write a good test," the computer doesn't know what the word good actually means. The word good is completely empty. Instead, you need structured prompts that state a clear goal, specific rules, and a strict format. Imagine a school teacher talking to a new human assistant. The teacher says, "Make a good math test." The human assistant walks into a quiet room, takes out a pen, and writes 50 incredibly hard questions. That's a terrible test for young students. But imagine the teacher gives exact, detailed rules. The teacher gives the clear goal, the specific rules, and the final format. Then the human assistant knows exactly what to do and does a perfect job. Well, the AI program works exactly the same way. You must use these 3 parts every time you type to the AI. First, state the goal. Second, give the rules. Third, name the format. This structure works exactly like a cooking recipe. Think about a paper recipe for making a cake. A recipe doesn't just say, "Make a delicious cake." That's totally useless. First, a recipe gives you a list of concrete food items. It tells you to get 2 cups of white flour, 1 cup of sugar, and 3 brown eggs. Then, the recipe gives you clear, exact steps to follow. It tells you to turn the hot oven to 400 degrees. You must write your AI prompts exactly like a food recipe. I have a clear opinion on this. I think that typing, "Please do a good job," is just lazy. We must stop being lazy, and we must write clear, strict rules every time.
Now for part 3, the clear mirror. We often think we give rules only to help the computer program, but giving clear rules actually helps our own human thinking too. There's a simple 3-step process here. First, you write the rules. Second, you see your own messy thoughts. Third, you realize exactly what you actually want. Let's look at a real situation. Imagine you have a worker named John, and John comes to the office late every single day. You want to write an email to him. You sit in your chair, open the AI chat, and type, "Write a mean email to John because he is late." The AI writes a very angry, terrible email. You read it and you realize this is a massive mistake. Why did this happen? It happened because your goal was messy, and you were simply angry. When you try to write clear rules for the AI, you have to stop and think. You realize you don't want a mean email. You want a professional, calm email. You want John to arrive at exactly 9 o'clock in the morning. Writing the rules forces you to clean your own mind first.
Ultimately, AI is just a mirror. It only shows you your own thoughts. If your thoughts are messy, the AI is messy. This works exactly like a thick glass mirror hanging on your bathroom wall. Imagine you look in that mirror and you see that your face is covered in dark dirt. You take a white towel and wash the glass mirror, but your face is still dirty. Washing the mirror does absolutely nothing to solve the actual problem. You must use water and wash your own face. I want to share a very strong opinion with you right now. The AI has no soul and it has no magic brain. It only reflects your own mind back to you. If you give the computer a lazy, messy prompt, it will give you a lazy, messy answer in return. You are the driver and the AI is just the car.
Let's return to our opening question. Why do smart AI programs give bad answers? They fail because we give them messy, long inputs that pollute their small memory desks. We type empty magic words instead of clear food recipes. But there is just one final rule you need to fix this entire problem today. Just one.
Do not expect magic. Give clear rules. Stop treating the computer like a magic person and start treating it like a strict machine. Clean your own mind first and always open a new chat for every new task. So, what clear rules will you write for your AI today?